Hey there, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. There is a break in the rain here in Wisconsin today, so I thought I would get outside while the daycare kids are napping and get some spring bulbs in the ground. It has been raining for probably the last 3 or 4 days, and we haven't been able to do any kind of outside stuff. So I thought while the daycare kids are asleep, let's come outside and get some of these bulbs in the ground before it gets to be the ground is frozen and snow covered, and then it'll be too late. So I'll show you what I'm gonna do. All right, let me show you what I have. I need to put my glasses on for this. I have Daffodil Double Mix, Deer Resistant, Great Cut Flowers, 30 bulbs. And that is what they look like. Aren't they pretty? Let's see. Oh my gosh, let's see what it says. Light, full sun to part shade, depth 6 inches down. Bulbs should be 6 inches apart. Bloom time mid-spring, 14 to 16 tall and wide, in zone through to 2 through 10. So I got those. And then I got the all-in-one collection daffodil. So these are not a double petal. The colors on there are wonderful. Okay, full to part sun, 6, basically the same thing. It's just this one is a double petal, different colored, and this one is just a mixture. And then I got 2 little bags of crocuses, large flowering mix. So it's purple, purple and white, and white. And it says full sun to part shade, 3 inches deep, 12 inches apart, bloom time early spring, 4 to 6 inches tall and wide, hardiness zone 3 through 9. So I got 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. And in this bag there's 30 bulbs, and in this bag there are 30 bulbs. So I thought I would do it right here in front, like walking down. This is where the daycare parents walk up the driveway to come into the daycare doors right there. So I thought I would do it right here in front, so they're kind of greeted with some spring happy, and it makes everybody smile. So let's get them planted. So if I show you from this angle, the daycare parents park right here, and they get out of their vehicle, and then they walk up kind of like this walkway here. And all the bulbs will be planted all along in here, and then they walk in right there. So I thought that would be pretty for in the springtime, being greeted like from that little shed all the way up would be fun. There, that gives you a better view. I think with these little crocuses, I'm gonna put them, like I'm gonna line the border like where the rocks are. I'm gonna put them in by there because they're gonna be small, like they're short, and the daffodils are gonna be taller. So I thought I would put these little bulbs in front. Look at, they're starting to grow already. All these little bulbs have tiny little growth on them. So let's get them in the ground. I think putting them right in the front here, like, you know, right like behind the rocks, is going to be a cute place to go with them, because they're just tiny little dainty flowers, and they're so cute. Oh, I love crocuses. And I've never grown them before, so hopefully they all blossom. I'm just gonna put them in. You wanna put them root side down. So this is the root side. Can you see that? And then this is the top of the bulb. Look at all of that. This is going to face up and be covered in the dirt. So I've grown daffodils. Hi, baby. I've grown daffodils and tulips at the other house, but I've never have grown crocuses. But my grandma, when I was little, I remember going over to my grandma's farmhouse and she had tons of tulips and daffodils and crocuses and hyacinths in her garden, and it was just always so pretty. So I'm just kind of doing it ode to my grandma, I guess. Now I am planting these only one bulb at a time, and I'm kind of spacing them out a little bit. I'm wondering if I should plant like 2 or 3 bulbs. Oh my goodness, Lovey. Oh no, this isn't Lovey. This is No Tail, because her tail broke off last winter or the year before, so she's got no tail. So we call her No Tail. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I'm wondering if I should plant 2 or 3 bulbs in this little hole. So let's plant 2 bulbs and see if they come up. Can't hurt, right? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left in this bag, and then we'll move to the other side of the garden. I am putting 2 bulbs in each hole that I dig. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they're not the same color, but even if they were, you know, it's still going to be beautiful. So I'm placing 2 little bulbs in each hole. Can you guys see that? Let's move you back a little bit. There you go. 2 little bulbs in each hole, and then just covering them up with dirt. And then I will, come on, Mama. And then I'll give them a drink of water, and they'll be all tucked in for winter. I just had to stop planting and show you my pretty little coneflower. Look. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, and the frost is probably gonna get him. Poor little buddy. Look at that color. Oh, beautiful. Wasn't that coneflower so beautiful? Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't with some of those coneflowers. They are so, the colors that they have are so nice. I got a yellow one. It is bright yellow, like the colors of those little finches, those little yellow finches that come. Do you have those in your state where you live? And they're like bright yellow, and they have a little black hat. Oh my gosh. And they're just so vibrant. That's what some of those coneflowers remind me of, just like the beautiful colors of nature. And it just, I mean, how can it not make you happy looking at that? I'm just like, I want to skip over winter and get to spring already. And I'm not I love all 4 seasons. That's why I live in Wisconsin. We have beautiful, beautiful seasons here. And I think if I lived in a place where I didn't have that, I would miss it. Well, this guy's a little bit dried up, but we're going to plant him anyway. You never know. I would miss all 4 seasons. You know, the colors of fall and the first snow. Oh, the first snow on the pine trees. It just looks like Mother Nature took a canister of powdered sugar and sprinkled everything. It just takes your breath away. I'm sure you guys can hear the afternoon traffic going by. Let me flip you around, because this is a situation I have that I think that I can fix using small shrubs and small trees. Perfect example. Along my driveway garden, I have pine trees. And in the fall, when all the leaves are gone, it is pretty much open to the road and it gets really loud. And I was gonna do, well, I will do a video. I'm getting so sidetracked, you guys, I'm sorry. But I wanna do a video on what I can plant in between these pine trees to help soften the traffic noise when I am making videos in the driveway garden. I was thinking of like maybe some smaller like pine trees, like a blue spruce, or maybe a hedge of hydrangea. Wouldn't that be so pretty? She was here and I didn't have the heart to throw her away because I want good karma. So she will be in this garden forever until she breaks. I just had to stuff her in the corner and get her out of the way. So if you guys have any ideas of what I could do, drop something in the comments. You guys can hear the traffic, right? Like I can hear it back when I play back my videos to myself. I can hear the traffic coming, and I will stop talking, let the traffic pass, and then start talking again. So yeah, I need something there, I think. Just a little bit of something to help block that noise. All right, let's plant some daffodils. I got so sidetracked. I got so sidetracked, you guys, because if I can hear the traffic and it bothers me, I think that you guys can hear the traffic and it probably bothers you. So I think any kind of barrier would work well. See? So I would only think like a blue spruce or a hydrangea hedge would be, you know, nice and full, and it would block that traffic noise. So I'll do a video on it, because I also have some they're like junk trees. What are they called again? Oh, for Pete's sake, I can't think of the name, but they're oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I'll put it on the screen. But they don't really add anything to the trees around them. So we call them, here in Wisconsin, we call them junk trees. So we will cut those down, and they're in between the pine trees, and they're just taking up space that I could have a different useful tree there in between the pine trees, you know? So we're gonna cut those down. I'll make a video of it when I come through and cut everything down, and then we'll probably in the spring we'll do another tree planting video, because there's like just so much work to be done on this property that we kind of have to do it in stages, because our budget just, you know, we just don't have $5,000 to spend on trees. So we have to do it little by little by little. Anyway, I got some in. There is no method to my madness right now. I am just finding an open spot and I am putting a bulb in. Sometimes I'll plant 2 bulbs or 3 bulbs alongside of each other and like have a small little grouping. And I'm just kind of tucking them in and around my existing plants. And I think in the spring This will be so pretty for my daycare parents and for me to be greeted by a bunch of pretty color. It'll just help you get through the doldrums of winter, you know? Okay, you guys, I am down to the last bag. And like I said, there's no real rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just kind of plugging them in along the front here of the driveway garden so we can see how pretty they are in the spring. So it gets kind of boring, so I'm just gonna fast mow through this part. Guys, I got so off track today, but I got all the bulbs planted, so woohoo! I couldn't tell you where they are in the garden, but I got them all planted, tucked in, safe and sound for the winter, and hopefully I will see them in the spring. Oh, it makes me so happy. Well, you guys, sorry to say, but fun and games are over, and I have to go back in, do some paperwork, and check on the daycare kids and make sure everybody is okay. Get them up from nap, give them a snack, and call it a day in the garden. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and dealing with my crazy ramblings that happened all too often. But if you know me, you know that's who I am, so you're probably used to it by now. But anyway, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for taking along, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.